There we go. Okay, guys. Sorry about the crash there. A little bit annoying, but that's all right. Let's see. The declaration of war did not save. That's okay. That's really all we did. I'll just run my mouth there for a few minutes. But declaring subjugation war. Bring up our troops. Raise the tribal army. Call our tributary vassals to war. And see what we can do. We're at 289 prestige, so we could certainly use the other 2,500 troops we'll get once we get to 500. But we're gonna make do with this in the meantime. 4,400 troops total, plus our allies. We're gonna rally to Vastmanland, a little bit away from the enemy, just to kind of start setting up before he gets here. Going at 5 speed, it's a bit much. My tributary vassals telling me they're going to join me as if they had a choice. I'm going to ask them to attach to me in the meantime, and we'll see what the supply limits are like if we can just keep them attached. Pause, set up our troop leaders. I'm going to have my son, my heir, Oder, in charge. Sorkvar on the flank, and Rafil can take the other. And we're going to move out. Let's see. My Marshal Stein has told me about a remarkable weaponsmith residing in Gotland. He suggested that I invite the man to my court to see his work for myself. If he manages to impress me, I could order my own custom-made weapon. This could be cool. I'll be able to, with unfortunately quite a bit of money, create my own artifact, which is something they added in the latest expansion. It's kind of like an inventory for people who play RPGs. Stuff you can keep in your inventory, and they're items, swords, chalices, shields. That'll give you extra prestige, extra piety, bonus to stats, as long as you have it equipped. So we're going to say, yeah, invite the weapons, but we'll see. Maybe we can get a cheap option. Once Marshal Stein had assured that the weaponsmith's craftsmanship left nothing to be desired, I received him in the throne room. He introduced himself as Master Porter and gestured toward his numerous assistants, who all carried examples of his work. Does my chief have anything special in mind? You can never go wrong with a good sword. A lance is what I desire. I've always been one for axes, and I will crush my enemies with a mace. These items are they'll each give different stats, and the game's kind of hinting towards that. Swords may give more martial than other weapons. They may give more personal combat skill and monthly prestige. Lances give a bonus to mounted troops, that makes sense. As well as the other things, martial, personal combat, monthly prestige. Axes, same things, but they would give a bonus to light foot troops. And mace would give a bonus to heavy foot troops, as well as the other three. Heavy, we're not going to be getting too many heavy troops at the moment. That'd be good for retinue once we've really upgraded our domain up. Not the case right now. Axes giving a bonus to light foot troops would be useful, as the tribal armies that we raise are all light foot. A lance, not going to be getting too many mounted, so that can go. And the sword, giving more martial than other weapons, could be useful. So it's going to be either martial or axes, and I'm thinking that we're going to be using the tribal armies for quite a bit. We'll get to keep the item for my heirs. So I'm going to just get the axe right now. I think it's going to have a better long-term effect for me. The sword would certainly, something I'll get in the future, probably next, when if this event comes up again. Right now, we're going to get the axe, or aim for that. An axe, I see, or axe, the weaponsmith said. An excellent choice, my chief, says Master Porter, and calls forward the assistant, cradling 3 axes in his arms. I have 3 examples of different quality levels here. One must determine what one needs and how much one is willing to pay. However, they would all serve your highness well. I would not go into battle without anything but the very best. This is an axe that would give 10% to light foot, almost 3/4 of a point of prestige a month, 1 martial, 2 personal combat skill. That's going to be a whopping 400 gold. I'm already at 40, losing money terribly just for paying for the troops I've got up right now. Something effective, 5% to Lightfoot. Whatever he makes is good enough. It would cost me 75 gold, still bankrupting me, giving me only 1/4 of a point of prestige a month, 1 martial, 1 personal combat skill. I'll be honest with you. What I'm going to do here is, since I don't have the money to make a higher title anyway, and I'm going to be bankrupt most likely before this war is up, I don't really have a choice about that. I'm just going to go for broke and drop 400 gold and go deep into the red and dealing with the commensurate negative events just to get a nice weapon. So when my guy unluckily dies of cancer like in the next month, at least the one of my 5 sons that I take over as will have a nice weapon to remember his father by. So we'll just go with the very best. Minus 360 gold and still losing money in a budget deficit. The morale of my armies will suffer, and the longer this goes on, the more corruption and criminals will plague my counties. Well, I made my bed. I'm going to lie in it. We've got 5,000 troops. More, actually. 4,400 of my own. My 2 vassals are throwing in another 1,300, so it's more like 5,700. What I'm going to do here, I'm sieging currently. I'm already broke. These are plains here. My commander is specializing in plains, my son, Oder. So I'll just stay right here. I'll siege, and we'll see what the King of Saxony can do. And what I'm going to also do is I'm going to build a spy network down in the south just to kind of get some vision on his armies. I don't see them, which is interesting to me. Where is he? He's leading troops in Lubbock. Lubbock is right here. Okay. So he's right out of range. He's in the fog of war. He's got 5,200 troops. Apparently he hired 73 mercs, one of the custom merc units. That's alright. He's coming up. He's going to fight us, likely. We'll see who wins. Like I said, this is kind of an all-or-nothing throw. My acute budget deficit has allowed a smuggler's ring to appear in Jarnborough land. I'm just going to show you guys what that is, what that effect is. It's not nice, but if you click on the county, you hover over the red effect here, the smuggler's ring will make the local build time 50% slower, the local build cost 25% more, and the disease resistance in that province lower it by 10%. Not good. Not good stuff. But we're going for the gold here, quite literally. Another 700 troops coming down from my tributary vassal. Certainly taking his time. We managed to get a prisoner here. The only reason I'm pausing to take a look at this is because just to see if I could get some ransom money out of her. I could. Oh, this is another prisoner I've got. Let's take a look. This particular prisoner is the chiefess, Aletta, of Westergothia. The chief of Westergothia is a vassal of an ultimate vassal of the King of Saxony. I could ransom his wife for some gold, or I could take her as a concubine. Now, as attractive as she looks, unfortunately, her stats are not that great. She doesn't have any genetic bonuses, so I'm just going to go ahead and ransom her for the 10 gold and put myself at a mere 358 gold in debt. And here comes the 5,200 troops. He's attacking into me. I've got 4,300 of my own troops and another 1,300 of my allies. So we do outnumber him slightly. My third tributary vassal is taking the scenic route here. So we will see what happens. I'm going to slow it down a little bit because it's going to be... This is pretty much the deciding war in this battle, or deciding battle in this war. He's still coming in February 12th. Come on, let's dance. Here we go. 5,400. Oh, got an event for hunting. Here we go. In the past months, you've been spending a lot of time outside, training your trusty hunting dog. you find that the combination of daily physical exercise and fresh air are doing wonders for your health and constitution. It appears, tricky catch, I gain an entire health. I've had cancer for over 10 years. And I apparently don't have any intentions on slowing down, which is great. Because these 5 sons are going to kill me. I'm not taking another concubine because dividing up my territory 5 ways is bad enough at this point. If I had another son or 2, I could potentially go down to just having 1 county as my inheritance if I died right now. So a little bit late to slow down with the seed spreading, but better late than never. Go back to the battle. Looks like we're winning. Oh no. 5,000 to 200. Oh, it looked very dangerous there. He finally broke. Big victory there. Looked like I was going to lose for a second. Losing 600 troops to his 1,000. Captured Yeek, a Mongol, of all things. You're a bit early, aren't you? A little far from home, pal. His stats, unfortunately, are mediocre at best. Hi, Epicurus. How are you, man? The HIP project. I believe I tried it a long time ago, maybe like a year and a half ago. I think I played maybe a couple hours on it, and then I went back to vanilla. The main mod that I played, aside from vanilla, was the Warhammer Fantasy one, and I also played some of the Skyrim one a few times that I enjoyed. A cousin of mine actually recommended CK2 Plus or CK Plus, but I haven't tried that. HIP, I think I just tried just the one time. Do you like it? Let's see if we can ransom this guy. No dice. Could execute Yeek. However, Yeek is not important. We'll execute anyway. Just for the sound effect. I have virtually no morale. 13%. My friend here is coming to join me. The enemy's retreating to Viken. I'm tempted to chase them down because they have even less than mine. Hopefully the vassals follow me because I really want to beat this army. For those of you who missed it, this war is very important for me. I should give it a try, Epicurus. I have played vanilla. You probably wouldn't even believe how many hours I've put into this game. And I'll take like 6-month breaks and not play it at all, and I still have an absurd amount of hours played. All right, we're just gonna chase this guy down, see what happens. I'm pausing. Follow me, follow me, follow me, dude. Follow me, you scum. They're not following. Some of them are. Oh, they're not arriving on time. Oh boy, not good, not good. Get there, get there, get there. Oh my God. Come on, come on. He's not losing a troop. He's not losing a troop. Unbelievable. Horrible. AI coming through. Not good at all. Not good at all. I think I lost 40% war score in one battle there. Okay. We lost 2,000 troops. Okay. He's probably going to chase me down now. Well, not much to be said for that. A little bit of impatience on my part. And we are in deep caca. Not looking good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Comedian. Defend, defend. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my God. Barely won that battle. Still not making up for the losses I just took. I'm not going to make that mistake again and chase him down. I'm really not sure why he decimated me on Viken. It's just farmland, and I do have a bonus on flatland. I believe, right? Flat terrain, yeah, 20% bonus. But we're going to let our morale build up. I got really lucky to win that second battle there. Going to check and see really quick. Make any alliances with anybody useful. Who's your father? Who's your daddy? And who does he work for? You are here. Okay. Hrafner, you've got 600 troops. I don't really want to ally with you. You're so tiny and insignificant, but my significance is losing rapidly. Oh, look at this. King Sigurd Ring became King of Sweden. How interesting. While I still have the ambition to be King of Sweden. I had a truce with him. Couldn't attack him. He went ahead and somehow got the money to create the title. Very cute. Doesn't like me very much. He wants my capital, Gotland. That's not going to happen. We're trying to take Saxony. Subjugation war. Just lost a huge battle. Won one, then lost one. Waiting for morale to rise back up. My concubine is doing something naughty. And not like a good naughty. She wants to kill my son and heir. You know, we're just going to tell her to stop. I don't want to kill her or imprison her. She just wants her son to inherit. Which, honestly, Sigborn's not a bad kid, but it's going to have her stop. She's too good looking to execute offhand. We'll keep it going there. The computers actually are attacking me again. Into me, which I'll take. I've got the numbers this time, I think. Not quite, but almost. I'm defending. Yeah, we do have the numbers. Good. Beating him down. This time I think I will give chase with a little more confidence. I've got much more morale than I did last time. Get to Vic, and if I can beat him there, that'd be even better. We're not. We'll get there a week after, but we'll see what happens. The Orthodox faith triumphant. That doesn't mean anything to me, anyway. My allies arriving late as usual, but that will be enough to stop me here. Another small win, but our morale's raising, and his is lowering. Yes, I do. I have an enormous budget deficit. My morale's horrible. Right before I started the war, I actually got a little greedy and asked the weaponsmith to make me the very best of axes. So, certainly my fault. Part of my greed. But I figured cancer for 10 years. I'm not optimistic about surviving much longer, so I figured if I died in the middle of this war and my domain gets split up into 5 or 6 pieces, I'd at least have a nice axe. But it's all good. Things are looking okay right now. At the moment. Shouldn't speak too soon. Okay. That was a lucky break right there. Unwin of Munster, a chief, was captured. I can ransom him for 70 gold as he is count tier, so we'll do that. Get rid of some of the deficit. The original king of Saxony passed away. So King Sigurd took over. He was not a dynastic vassal, and he doesn't have any heirs either. Queen Agnes, she looks good. And, well, he's down to 2.5k troops. I don't think the death of the opposing king really affects us much. We're going to keep going the way we're going. Chase this army down. Hopefully Upland doesn't get uppity and attack into me. That would be bad right now. Prestige is going up slowly. Okay, got the ransom money. Winning tiny battles. But we're going to ping pong them a little bit and hopefully wear them down over time. Bodic, that's the name of the previous king of Saxony, got captured. Can we ransom him? No, not at all. You know what? I don't like your face. Yeah. Bodic had his bowels torn out on the order. Poor. Sorry, man. Because I'm broke, bro. Credit score this game is absolutely atrocious. Things are looking good for this war, guys. Good, really good. Lost the trait Gluttonous. Fantastic. Bread and water for me. Still known as the Frail. Also the Hungry now, maybe. We're at 74% war score. 82% war score. Good news, my lord. The Great White Bear. It's the same hunting event from before. But we'll take a look. See if we can catch him. Nice. Another capture. High Chief Hesso of Holstein. Equivalent to Duke. Doesn't look like he has enough gold to ransom himself. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's going to have enough gold to ransom himself anytime soon. He is, however, related to the King of Saxony. Unfortunately, or is he? No, he's not. He's just got the same last name. House Hessing. House Hessing. Okay. Alright, no big deal. We'll hold on to him for now. Can't ransom anyone. Keep chasing this army down. Where's he going? Doll. Just back and forth. Ping pong. 82%. Slowly getting there. Very lucky to win this war, guys. That first lost battle I had, I thought I was done. Thought I was going to be paying restitution with money I certainly don't have. Now the war score is staying still because war score is limited to 75% for attackers. Thank you for the follow, Sappy Hawks. I like your name. It sounds obscene somehow, but not. I like it. Okay. Chase them down. We've got our followers, hunting dogs. We're going to look for the Great White Bear. Deese, I'll take a look. I don't think I can. The gift thing. Deese is asking if I can give him a gold gift, even with the budget deficit, so he can give me 145 back. That is blanked out, though. Even though gift would only be 15, I don't have it. Sappy Hawks. Okay. Chase this guy down. Bada bing, bada beep, bada boop. I don't really want a trait arbitrary, so it's either that or losing prestige. Can't afford to lose 2 more stewardship right now. So we'll lose 20 prestige. Not a big deal. It's not great, not ideal, but now Saxony's retreating to ever more interesting places, heading down to Telemark. Got a council position open. Steward. Pausing momentarily while we find one. We'll give it to Porter the Weaponsmith. We'll have him build a legend for me in our capital, Gotland. This spy network's not really doing anything for me right now. We'll send the spy down to, let's try Rome. I know everybody sends to Constantinople, but I like to switch it up. They've all got higher technology than me, so it doesn't really matter where you go. I've got him fabricating claims. What I should do, honestly, is I'm probably going to win this war. You know, fingers crossed. And I'll be bordering West Francia and Karl the Great, or Charles the Noble, excuse me, Charles Noble, soon. So maybe I should start improving his opinion of me so he doesn't try to take Saxony back from me, where the Wittikind rebellion seceded previously. Maybe that's worth something. I don't know. It's a thought. Go here. Go to Paris. Guy Paris. No new notices here. Brigida. I've got to make a new regent. We'll make my concubine Gila regent. She knows what she's doing. 35-year-old woman. She's got a little bit of knowledge. She knows what the kingdom needs. All right. Down to Agder. Chase this down. I was struck with nervous excitement when Master Porter announced that the axe was nearing its completion. This is why I'm broke. by the way. Today I have received the master in my throne. A sturdy box is in his arms, and as he opens the lid, I find it almost impossible to breathe. What will you name her, my chief? This axe will be known as Cleaver. My every foe shall fear the Ravager. She looks like a marauder, doesn't she? Well... I like Marauder. If any of you guys ever played Warhammer Online, that was one of my favorite classes in that game, and I do like the word in general. Make it the Marauder. Is it here yet? Yeah, it's here. Cool. You can see here I've got the weapon equipped. It gives 10% light to Lightfoot troops. 0.75 prestige a month, plus 1 martial, plus 2 personal combat skill. It'll stay with me forever, unless I gift it to someone. Hopefully my heir will have it as well. He should. And this is the screen for the treasury, by the way. As you get more items, you start seeing them. You get a nice little storeroom of items to look at. It's a nice little bonus I added. I'm a big RPG guy, and I like that. You know, the inventory is kind of silly, but it's something. Okay, what do you guys think about them adding China into this? And everybody's always joking about Crusader Mings and all that, but you guys think the performance will hurt too badly, or would you welcome it if done correctly? I don't know, something to think about. I'm all for adding to the map. I like it. I like that about EU4 too, that you can just kind of be anywhere, but they also spend time on the different governments and the different parts of the world to make them somewhat more unique. Some of these places in the world you can't just throw on like a recolored, Catholicism and make it. As you can see, more smugglers' rings appearing thanks to my idiotic deficit. But we finally destroyed his army, main army. Checking the garrison here. Unfortunately, this army will be able to defeat that garrison. I don't want him to unsiege it, so I'm going to chase that army out, hopefully destroy it, and then continue sieging. Give me some samurais. Yeah, I mean, that's what I say pretty much. It's like, yeah, the paradox. Take 20 bucks, take 30 bucks, and give me China, man. Give me Japan. Whatever. I'll pay. I don't care. Oh, there we go. This is the second time I've caught this guy in this war. And he did pay the ransom the first time, I believe. But he doesn't quite have it this time. Be nice. And can't you get, like, your boss to spot you? Give artifact. Yeah, right. That's amusing. Well, we'll hold him, and maybe he'll inherit some money from someone to ransom himself. The steward position opened up again. Let me give it to my second son, Hapistis. Have him build legend. He also probably needs a wife. I mean, not to pause the war and anticlimactically here, but I do want to get him married. See if there's anybody we can marry for any kind of alliance, useful alliance. Chief of Vestisland is up in Iceland. What's your daughter's stats? She's alright. This one, genius. I'm gonna want to marry her to one of my kids. My main son's married already. Still hasn't pumped out any kids because he's stubborn. And he's too busy reading. Alright. Apistis. We're going to engage you to this guy's second genius daughter, Rogenfried. My boy. Yeah, maybe we'll ally with them. Just for what's and giggles. Sieging, 11% every 12 days. Watch me die before I can finish this last 18% off. I'm not trying to be negative, but it tends to happen to me. My liege. Alright, we're stealing technology from Rome. So we'll get extra prosperity to our capital county, Gotland, and some technology points. Good. Sweden is declaring war on Ingria. So he's over here. I mean, I'm trying to get the Emperor become the Emperor of Scandinavia. So Sweden's going to have to go. I believe I still have... Yeah, I still got the ambition becomes Queen of Sweden. So as soon as our truce with him is off in about 2 years, I'll be able to attack him for the entirety of his possessions. That's assuming I could even hold on to Saxony and all the angry vassals I'm going to have shortly. What I could do here is send the my tributary vassals to go siege something else, but I don't want Saxony to come up with 2,000 troops and then break me apart piecemeal. So I'm just trying to keep everybody together right now and finish this war off. Apparently that county just got me 1%. Not that great. It's okay. Okay, siege that out. Trying to chase these 100 guys down because they're being annoying. Speed it up to speed 4. The reason I do that is mainly for more fun factor. I mean, you could pick seduction. You could have, 20 different lovers, and then just legitimize the ones that have genius or strong or something. But to me, it's I don't know. It's taken like I've done min-maxing a lot, especially to do some of the achievements in the past. But I'm at this point, I'm just kind of like, you know what? Let me play the game like, a little more RP-ish, not like completely RP-ish, but just, just so it's fun for me, because, there's different things you can do. I mean, you can do world conquest in like 100 years, or you could play as the Mongol Empire with Genghis Khan and just overrun Europe, every game. But to me, it's like, that's not too bad, because I mean, maybe they did do that in real life too, just have a bunch of bastard sons and legitimize them. But what I may do in the future is just kind of maybe get divorced after a couple kids, or not take the concubines, or maybe get rid of the concubines once I've got a couple sons. Could do that too, kind of simulate fidelity. But yeah, that's all. Just for my own fun. That's why I didn't do it like that, pretty much. Renaud may gain brooding, no matter what I do here, because he doesn't know how to whistle. Whatever. He's got brooding. He's going to be a sneaky one. Siege is going down. 86%. Getting a crappy... you know what I may do is just march down to his capital, get a little extra war score doing that. My daughter, she can learn diplomacy. How's that? I don't really care about her. 92%. Gonna march down to his capital. He's actually under attack right now. So Bohemia's trying to conquer Plauen. Which is kind of a funny name if you think about it. How many troops is Bohemia have? He's got 2K. I mean, I probably shouldn't complain because he's keeping him busy. That's my rightful county, so I don't know. Maybe I'll take it back from them after. I got to finish my war. I can't screw around going down there. So maybe I'll just finish taking this this chunk of Norway here and hopefully get to 100%. This place 10%. Might even speed it up to 5. Just to get through this. My ally lost a battle there. Thanks, buddy. My CRS is hitting on me. Make a move. Screw it. Probably shouldn't do that. Give her a good tumble. But I might get another kit out of that. So I probably shouldn't have done that. That's alright. Screw it. Had a daughter. Okay. Oh, granddaughter. Excuse me. Edla. Yeah, sure. Give you duty. Continue. 93%. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pause. Okay. Let's head down here. Start getting closer to his mainland. Maybe destroy that army while I'm at it. As you're out hunting one afternoon, a bearded elder approaches, donning a simple traveler's cloak and a wide-brimmed hat that conceals his other eye. He greets you with courtesy, requests a horn of mead, and then informs you that just yonder, a well lies forgotten, filled with gold. He wanders off, chuckling as he goes, leaving you struck with the familiarity of his presence. You inform your men that the wanderer was none other than Odin. I get 50 gold, 50 prestige, and I get zealous. You ignore your men's insistence that the stranger was the All-Father, lose 50 prestige. That's kind of dickish. And you scold your men for believing in the gods, I lose 50 prestige, and I get cynical. Now, I mean, and yeah, Brute and Dees. I've had cancer, man, for, good God. I mean, you can look at the recording or whatever, but I got it a long time ago. I think I had the previous recordings on here, on Twitch, anyway. 50 gold, 50 prestige, yeah, we'll do that. And zealous is cool, you know. +2 martial is excellent. Religious, same trade. Everybody's got the same religion as me, so that's 15 opinion. Sure. Fantastic. Plus, I thought it was Odin anyway. One-eyed stranger. Speaking of Odin, now, you know what? I don't even want to bring it up, because then I'm spoiling a TV show. But if you guys like Neil Gaiman, I don't know if you noticed, there's a new TV show coming out in Stars with him, or based on one of his books. Truce is expiring with King Sigurd very soon. 93%. Yep, death will be coming very soon. Get it. Come on. 95%. New decision. Seek treatment for illness. I'm like okay now. Like I did this 3 times. The first 2 times I got negative events. The last time the guy actually gave me like +2 health. So I'm not sure if I should go to him again, because he might end up like castrating me and killing me instantly. I'm at 95%. I'm going to go ahead and take the chance of not going to see the physician right now. Trust in Odin. I mean, I just got a godly visitation, right? And try to finish the siege. A new son, Balder. How appropriately Nordic. Should I be an absolute ass and legitimize him? We'll give him, make him proud, because he's a 6th son. Balder. Balder. Bastard. Keep that name. My steward, Hapistus, that's my son, my 2nd son, tells me that his efforts at praising my name and deeds have met with great success. A small army of warriors have converged at Gotland tribe, ready to serve me. I just gotta make sure they have someone to fight within a year, lest they give me problems. Good, so I'll free 600 troops on my capital, and send them right over to help the siege. And, oh yeah, my bastard son. You know what? I mean, what, you know? What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why stop with just 5 legitimate sons? Screw it. Keep the bloodlines going, you know? Plant that seed. I don't care. Boom. 97%. Oh my god. Come on. 30%. Siege progress every 12 days. Okay, the white bear again. Whoop-de-doo. %. Fantastic. Wars won. That's excellent. Okay. What I'm going to do there, guys, is I will continue streaming, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to end my episode, the recording, for a second, so I could put it up on YouTube. That was episode 6, and give me just a sec, guys.